You know, it's not terrible fish, but to be honest, I'd never buy this fish here. One, because it smells. Look at its eyes. Its eyes are clouded over like that. When you go and look at the gills, gills is a really good. You want nice, bright red gills. Now, they ain't there. So that's telling me that someone didn't want me to see the gills, right? Also, it smells. If I touch it, you know, if I put my finger in, it kind of stays dented, you know, for quite a long time. But to be honest, I wouldn't have even got to any of that because it stunk. It smelled when I saw it. So that would have never got bought in my house, right? Now let's look at a nice bit of sea bass like this. It's a beautiful, elegant fish. It's shiny. Look at those eyes. Clear as clear can be. You know, nice red gills. You know, when you push your finger in, it sort of bounces back. It's got a nice firmness to it like that. I've got some trout over here, which are pretty decent as well. They don't smell. They've got shiny, shiny eyes. And it farms beautifully. So, first up, let's show you how to fillet it. Get yourself a nice plastic board. Get yourself a wet cloth underneath so it doesn't move. These bones here are really spiky, okay? And if you cut yourself with them, they normally go a bit horrible. So cut these off. You can also get rid of these little fins here as well. So we're going to go behind the neck. It's quite a nice small fish. You can even probably go all the way through. So if we look in here, can you see how the rib cage goes out 1 centimetre and then comes out? With a salmon, it normally just comes straight out like that with a little bit of a bow. This kind of kinks out. It's a much more kind of broader. We've got the backbone down here, and I want to stay on this side. That's the spine in the middle. I want to go slightly to the left. I want to use nice, long, slow movements down the spine, very carefully. Don't put too much pressure on your hand. You don't want to slip, and you don't want to cut yourself. So once you've done that, that nice, smooth action has opened it up. Just have a look in there. It's opened it up quite nicely. We can use the tip of the knife, again, to take it to the central spine. Once you get to the central spine, we're going to stick our knife through, straight through to the bottom, hold the knife down, hold it to the bone and flip it out, and look how beautifully clean that is, right to the bone, no waste. Have a little look in here. I'm just rubbing gently down the little rib cages, but I'm angling the knife towards the ribs. This is where the little tweak is. This is my personal technique. I've taken it down the spine to there. I've cut across here, so it's 3/4 done, and then I just want to use the tip of the knife to take it. As I said, that rib cage is slightly different on a sea bass. It's more like a cod, it's broader. So I'm going to do what I can, and then I'm going to put my knife in here. I'm going to put the fillet over it, and my fingers are out the way, safe, and I'm going to angle my blade into the ribs. So I'm only going to damage the ribs. I've just found that this is the nicest way to fillet the fish. And every time I brush it, I'm looking, and see how that just beautifully comes off? Look at that. That's a gorgeous, gorgeous fillet.